Okay. Are you liking these new lines?
I'm just hearing them. I'm just hearing them. Did not buy anything yet. Pretty funny one.
I do like saying I'm dead. I play some battle royales, and I'm just now it's leaked into my Dota where I just go, I'm baiting, I'm dead.
The battle
yeah, okay.
begins.
Fair.
I see Arteezy in the river. That's not a place to put him. You need to put him on the cliff because this is not his place to be. Phantom Lancer plus Snapfire, they have some minus armor. Now Timbersaw is level 3 once he gets to level 4 because he has 1/1/1 build. So Enchantress, I feel she can move. Oh, okay.
Carl getting that first blood with the chain lightning. Much else really is you still got Troll at 30 and 9. Darkseer trying to keep up. They're starting to pinch on these heroes. They'll send the Hellbear over onto Whitemon who will try to TP out. The damage is enough.
What Whitemon did, I believe he just pulled the creep wave because this was a siege creep, and then siege creep died to a tower, which was pretty smart. Behind it is, and we figured it out, B-Cup. By we, I mean I did. Doom.
There's the Doom coming out, and now that they've come over, they get the kill into the Timber without that siege creep. He's not sieging the tier 1. We'll have to see. Whitemon maybe look to help out here.
Has 23 reactive armor charges. Let's see if they decide to go for it. Double damage pop.
Well, damage pop. DJ comes around, gets the ensnare, and now going the other way. They've got the Doom. He's out of mana. They'll bring over Zephyr. Fire Snap Cookie. There's the Impale to follow it up, and with
a
the
lot
War
of
Stomp,
stuns.
they've got
These
the
are
lockdown.
4 stuns, 5 stuns in a row, pretty much, and they get a kill. This is something that Timbersaw does not like to do. You know, he's having a good time. Has a decent amount of farm, and then dies twice. This hero falls off, but now with the addition of the flamethrower,
I did.
well, let me hear it. Like, try to convince me. This is the first time I've never heard it before.
Oh, hold on. Vendetta, DJ, Fire Snap Cookie on top of him. They've gotten the lockdown.
Amplifying the healing on your Holy Locket when you use it on someone as well. And it amplifies the healing on towers above.
From Aurora and a Cuckoo, he doesn't have the wall, he doesn't have a vacuum. Mortimer's Kisses gets the vacuum out, and the Kisses with the stun from Zephyr.
Good
They're gonna
combo.
get one on the Moon. They'll look over at this Timber and take out both. Whitemon gets a double kill.
That was nicely executed combo right there.
He's in a spot where he won't get jumped. He can throw those Kisses out from a distance. Carl waiting to jump in. Doesn't have a Blink Dagger, but Doom ready to go and trying to make a play.
In trouble. He misused Carapace. We'll need to buy back if they commit.
Vacuum only onto this Timber.
23 Savage still not involved in a single kill. A bit of a slow start, but we have seen what he can do. I think the PL and Morph are his best heroes. Now he's getting wants to get a shard, wants to get the Octarine 4, and just be very annoying.
And they're gonna go for Zephyr. They want to get this kill. They've got the Solar Crest, and they'll finish off this Nyx Assassin. Which, obviously, you've got the Battle Fury. You're trying to get that Sanj and Yasha on this Troll. I thought maybe with the Diffusal, T1 would be a little bit more aggressive, but as I say that, that's where they want to go. And they're going to go with the Mortimer's Kisses.
Oh, you're 13 mana boy.
Already out of mana. Yeah, 13 mana boy, but still holding his ground. Doom coming over with the wall down. They get the kill on a DJ. 23 will get credit for that. When the rest of the team's starting to run, maybe they can catch them, and they'll go high end into the trees, but this may not work out too well for them.
Zephyr just walks in.
He's not too scared of this, and Impale only lands out of the tree. They've got the vacuum, no wall to throw. Timber chain across. Overgrowth comes in. That's onto the Radiant side. They'll get the kill on a Zephyr. They'll move Raven back, knowing that these other heroes are in some trouble. Doom comes out onto the Timber.
Good body blocks.
Gets hit by that little Shredder. Carl with the body blocks. Carl with the kill.
A very aggressive move there.
Like this, so far for Carl, looks pretty good. And Fnatic making an interesting play, trying to go into Roche, but they've been scanned. Carl moves forward. He doesn't have Doom. Pops the BKB. Inferno Blade out on a Raven. And now they're moving in with the Mortimer's Kisses. They'll get the kill on a DJ. They'll send Raven back. He doesn't have a BKB to work with. Vacuum into the wall. Moon on the run. And now Troll, he actually
gets
walked
guided.
through the
wall.
wall.
He needs to be careful about his mana pool.
Raven's in trouble. Raven getting run down here, but he's going to be stunned up. I believe Jabs was looking for an
Yeah,
overgrowth, but it didn't really do much of
pretty
anything.
dead.
And Raven's now gone as they tried to go after Roche and might lose even more numbers. Spirit Lance over onto Jabs. He'll be out of health before he's out of mana, and it's a
they
third
can
kill.
go inside of it. They have enough minus armor coming up from the Little Shredder, Medallion with the Octarine build. So he decides to go for that. Like, this is just a
Oh, Moon.
thought process.
That was well done by Zephyr, and they're going to get this kill. Zephyr saw the Axis fly out. Spike Carapace on their way back. Stun hits. Kaya Sanj for the Timber.
Timber completely shut down. Those 2 kills and
Stun.
mana burn really destroyed a hero.
They'll pop the
Carapace,
Essence Ring, but they've got the Carapace. They have the lockdown. More than enough control to get this kill. Slowly but surely, this net worth lead expands, and T1 are happy with that. Zephyr maybe getting a little bit too overzealous, but Firestaff Cookie gets him some distance. Timber's still trying to get the kill here onto the Nyx Assassin. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses. He'll
Another
try
good
to Timber
Carapace.
Chain, but they'll get the kill and they'll look for more. They've already used the Doom onto the Troll. They look over at DJ. They've got themselves a second. The chase is on to kill off this Troll. They have the control, and they'll get the Troll.
They call it. I mean, they have no business left in this game. They just got completely outclassed, outdrafted, I would say.
To see if they can maybe make something out of nothing. They have Raven ready to go, and Cuckoo might be in some trouble. Dragon Tail comes out, and, well, they're all here. And Cuckoo
Looks pretty dead.
looks pretty dead. Oh, I was going to say. Few, but some. Dragon Tail, 2 Ion Shells onto Zephyr. He's getting body blocked here. Throws
If
a
they
double
get a
edge.
return kill, it's worth it. Medusa gets solo XP. She gets the gold.
Down, soaked at Centaur. We'll see.
There's a Skelly controlling the rune from the Enchantress. That's not a random skeleton in the river.
Vacuum back, double edge, hits onto 2. They're trying to output the damage onto the Darkseer. 23 gets the kill, and they'll take out Jabs. Both heroes dying top after diving the tier 1 tower. And that's, again, what we're seeing from Fnatic is just some of these misplays. And
Carl also needs to do the same thing. He needs to pull the wave back to one side because Bristle was getting more farm then. And we'll be picking up that water rune. DP's back to the mid lane.
Cuckoo taking a bit of damage, but Raven, I think, off the mark with that Earth Shock. They're still going for Zephyr, and he'll pop a salve, trying to survive, but the Ion Shell stops it, and with Ion Shells on both Jabs as well as Xion, they'll get the kill onto Zephyr easily.
Even I would say I don't see any stacks being made at the moment because they're fighting all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, Hoofstomp comes out, and now they've got a +1 in Whitemon. Mystic Snake, but 23 in a little bit of trouble. The Earth Spike comes out, the Ion Shell burning him down. Jabs, he'll help get that kill into Zephyr. Now looking over at the Medusa, and, well, Whitemon will clean up 1, and he'll get solo experience as well.
And meanwhile, on the
but that
bottom lane,
leaves Cuckoo by himself. Carl kind of baits the enrage, and Ursa couldn't catch up to him. Had the help from the Dragon Knight, but it doesn't end up working out in their favor. And now the Doom is used onto the Darkseer, who will be slowed down. The chase is on with the Scorched Earth. Meanwhile, they lose Whitemon, but Cuckoo gets a kill there and slows down this Darkseer, who's second on the net worth at the moment. They've got a lot of heroes to try and defend this. Bristle's just kind of in the face as well, so he'll back up, go after Carl. Viscous Nasal Goop. There's the Dragon Tail, Earth Spike, wall down, Carl in trouble. He'll probably die here. Doom jumps in. The Mystic Snake did a good amount of damage. They get the kind of jabs. They'll use the Stampede to try and get on top of Moon and maybe even retreat from this fight already. They'll fall back towards 23. The Medusa that will try and save them, or help them out at least, as Whitemon to be able to throw a little bit of lockdown in just a second. Mystic Snake bouncing off 2.
Cuckoo has that purge. We've seen in the series the other day what it can do against the Darkseer. It's definitely one of the better ones. Like, you can use it to dispel Breathe Fire, dispel Solar Crest, dispel Goo, Overpower. There's so many things he can dispel, but can he dispel this? Doom?
Doom used Cuckoo on a sliver of health. And he's going to be able to get the Doom out. They have the Hoofstomp double edge, but Cuckoo dies.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, the problem right now is they're getting their towers pressured pretty heavily. They're going after the tier 2 bottom. They'll look over at Carl. The damage on a Raven, not going to be enough at the moment as he pops the Enrage. He'll go to the back lines. They've got the Hex on a Jabs, but Raven comes in and look at the kill on a Whitemon. They'll at least take one with the wall down and move forward and maybe focusing this result a little bit too much. 23 already out of mana, and now we'll get it all back. They've got the Aegis out of the hands of Fnatic. They'll also take out DJ. Zephyr drops Stone Gaze. Oh, now to be on cooldown, so can they still fight without it? They look over at Raven, the right click damage, and Raven gets the kill on a Cuckoo. Carl still trying to man fight.
Raven, they need one more hit.
They got him. Carl gets the kill. It's Carl and 23 up against the 3 left of Fnatic. Moon still trying to frontline, go after 23, but starts to turn his back. Timber Chain across, Chakram right there, Whirling Death, Chun dies as they take out the Darkseer, and it's a triple kill for Carl.
Getting like, I don't think you can end the game with this lineup fast enough, and Medusa will just take over. I'm not sure if they have good ways of protecting. They have a good front line. Finger.
Moon in his mana drain, body blocks still draining away. Whitemon enjoying some mana, and Carl enjoying a kill. They've got the wall down. Earth Spike landing. There's the Infernal Blade. Jabs is in trouble. He'll throw out a stun, but I don't know if this keeps him alive. He's in the Chakram, and another right click from Cuckoo to get the kill there. And Fnatic, all of a sudden, they've just given away like 6 kills.
Because both Centaur and Lion are not getting anything. They are just having Tranquil Boots.
Oh,
1,400 gold in bank for both of them.
Look in the Dragon Tail. Good kill there for Raven.
The fights are going to be chaotic with these 3 beefy boys in front. Also, Heaven's Halberd done on Doom. Still keeping that Purge creep. I think this is like one of the best actually creep that you can get at the moment.
Hex comes out. They've got the wall down. That's right into 23. They'll also use that vacuum, but the Stone Gaze comes in. The finger there to finish off DJ. They look over at Moon, who will turn to Stone. 23 now has this Axe to work with. Whitemon sitting in the right spot, trying to stay away from this team, but Jab's looking for him, and that's a good job to get that kill. Takes away a lot of the control that T1 have in terms of the Earth Spike as well as the Hex.
Right. So yeah, I would love to see Shiva's Guard instead of this fight, because they have no magical damage. Breathe Fire is pretty much the only magical damage they got, plus Surge Shock. Hype it up, B-Cup.
Yeah, they're going to go after this. The Earth Spike lands on a 2. They've got the finger onto the Earth. Somebody pops that Enrage going after Cuckoo for a second. They use that Stampede to try and disengage a little bit. They already got the kill on the Darkseer. They look over at Moon, who's now focusing Cuckoo once again. Timber Chain from Carl as well as the Whirling Death have got themselves the Helvet Halberd. And the Mystic Snake that's turning Moon to stone. Earth Spike from the high ground of Whitemon as he'll eat the cheese. Back to full health. Has that mana to work with. Now going after the Lion, who regrets his decision maybe to come down to the low ground because he's getting chased by a Bristle.
Stone Gaze available.
They want to continue to dive in deep. They'll focus their attention on the 23, who will finally get that Stone Gaze off. Earth Spike on a Moon. They get the kill on a DJ. Carl doing what he can, and Raven walks into this Timber. Mystic Snake out again. He has the Enrage thanks to the Earth Shock, but he'll lose that first life, and he may be dealing with losing that second. He's got Enrage, but is it going to be off cooldown in time? Earth Shock again. That's 1.5 seconds, so it's up in a second. The Mystic Snake hits on a Moon as well as Jabs. That'll turn them both to stone. They'll get the kill on the Dragon Knight. Who,
nice force that, but
clips himself. Where's the Arteezy spray? They still get Moon, so you focus your attention on a Whitemon, you lose your life. That doesn't seem exactly worth it.
Why are we not seeing Keeper of the Light? Just reducing the cooldown on those abilities as well.
Hex coming through onto Moon. They're not taking anything else on the side of Fnatic this time, so he's not much of a decoy. They've got the Doom, they'll use the Stampede. There's the finger.
But an early finger, still gonna get the damage. That's what matters. Mech, maybe a Mech Axe is a better choice. And like you scaled so well with Axe. Like you get to that level 20, Axe, Iron Shell, multiple Iron Shells in a team fight. Carl has very limited mana in this fight.
Yeah, now the wall is down onto 2 of them. Moon coming in over again. Cubes get popped. They'll go after this Timber. Not a lot of mana to work with. The Stone Gaze comes out. They get the kill on a Jab. They'll look over at this Ursa turning 2 to stone. Moon and Raven, they need to be careful. You don't want to become statues in this fight.
No, vacuum does not hit.
You really need to be a little bit more cautious about the Mystic Snakes coming out. You might look good in a museum after you take too many of those Mystic Snakes, and well, this could become a problem for Fnatic. They've already lost the DK, and they just don't do the damage to really force back T1.
Finally, T1 dewards the high ground. Player, at least the player that uses most of the neutral items, always keeps multiple.
Finding Whitemon, and now Moon's Courier goes down. That's revenge. Moon got 23's courier, and then, well, Zephyr gets Moon's. One loses a butterfly, the other one loses an egg. Vacuum into the wall. They're going to buy back on Whitemon immediately. They'll try to go in with a Mystic Snake, but a lot of damage being done here on the jabs. Medusa being untouched. They just cannot take out 23. Even with this wall, it is a very big struggle for Fnatic, and into Roche they go.
It has to respawn 15 seconds. There's smoke. Moon.
Coming over, blink into the hook stop. They've got the Doom onto the Bristle. Moon, he's dead. They caught him. They've taken out the Moon. If the fireball feels effective enough, Raven feels on to Carl, thinking about moving in. This tier 3 in trouble. Mystic Snake comes out onto Raven, and it's only for a split second because he's got that Earth Shock to give him the Enrage for a second and a half. Fireball down again, and 23. Whether or not he's going to get attacked, because Raven keeps fainting in and out. Stone Blink, hook stop, force stab into the team. Even though get this kill onto the Enchantress, but a good vacuum wall. However, it doesn't set up enough. They've already got the disarm onto the Ursa. So we'll be back up in 5 seconds. He'll have that Axe to play with. Fireball down again. They look over at Carl. They're starting to output a decent amount of damage. And Raven, he's popped that Enrage. So Bristle going in, but they've got the Hex.
Now Medusa's full HP,
Here
full
comes
mana.
The Viscous Nasal Goo. But Moon is the Axe enough. The goo is spreading like wildfire, but it's not enough to keep Moon alive. It's not enough damage to deter T1. And they will kill off this Bristle down for 74 seconds after just respawning.
And they're going for tier 4 towers. Medusa level 25. Split Shot uses modifiers. So Scotty, like, what can you do about it? They do not have enough damage. Ursa will need to risk it, go in, no buyback on him. If they take out Ursa, this game just ends. The game might end even before taking out Ursa anyway.
And he's got to risk it for a chocolate biscuit, and instead, well, he gets stunned. Hoof stomp or spike, they'll get the kill. No buyback available on Raven. And following that, they'll call the GG. T1 with the 2-0 over Fnatic. And it's, again, another
Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Thanks and have fun.